Hey, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, December 1st through the 15th, 2018. You can find me on Instagram at Bitch in a Hurry or at bitchinahurry.com, where I have everything on sale from the whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday thing. It's just going to be on sale for a while, so feel free to check those out. I do have a new reading that I'm doing. It's a 2019 forecast. It goes month by month with like information and advice about each month for you. And that has been very popular lately, so go and check that out. And again, that's on my website and that's on sale. And then I still do my other readings too. So I have a real quick 3-card quickie response, question and answer, and then I also have a full personal reading with video as well. So, and the 2019 forecast also has a video. So that's what's going on here, and we are just looking for information and advice for Aquarius for December 1st through the 15th, 2018. What do we have going on here? Just want to get a few more cards. There you go. Okay. Aquarius, December 1st through the 15th, 2018. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at any time and I will answer you, or message me on Instagram, whatever. I like talking to everybody and finding out what's going on with everybody. So we start out here, Aquarius, with the Four of Wands, harmony. There are some things in your life that are coming together. Things have been sort of a mess for a while. Not a mess, but like you've been working on a whole bunch of different things, and now everything is sort of coming together, and you're feeling a little bit of a sense of harmony, which almost weirds you out because you're not used to it. But you are feeling this sense of harmony. And it's a nice theme for you for these next couple weeks. There's so much going on. So many things are happening. And the schedules get busy. It's the holiday time. So you have this feeling of harmony and well-being and happiness, which you can't really beat that. And then the next card that you have is the King of Cups. So whatever you've done recently, maybe you're working on yourself, but this has given you some serious sense of emotional fulfillment, something that you're working on or something that you're doing. And it leads me to believe that because wands are the, cards of action, something pertaining to the things you've been working on. Maybe you're just working on yourself, but it's giving you a really comfortable sense of who you are and a sense of well-being, that you're doing the right thing. Now, I see here you have the moon. I'm an Aquarius, so yeah. You have the moon, which this is distractions, illusion, delusions, and I think sometimes when you're working so hard on yourself, it's easy to get really discouraged and to not see things the way they really are. And that's what this moon does. And, I always talk about like the candlelight dinner. You go to this fancy restaurant for a candlelight dinner and it's so romantic and so beautiful. Well, if you saw it by the light of day, it looks like every other restaurant. If the floor is dirty, the napkins are shreddy, the candle is all dirty on the sides. But when everything's dark and pretty, you don't see all of that. So it's easy to get kind of despondent or, sad if you feel like maybe your goals aren't coming fast enough. And here you have the Five of Pentacles, a little bit of a pity party, a little bit of a left out in the cold. Why can't I have what I want? I'm working so hard. Where is my reward? I'm working so hard. How come nobody cares? But you can see this person's like looking down, right? And they're like all boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If they would just pick up their head and open their eyes, there's a little birdie or a little butterfly right in front of them. Up here, you've got the sun shining through all of these beautiful pentacles. Like, all is not lost, but it's easy to focus only on you and feel like it is. And then you look here, there's a beautiful garden all around this person, but they're so busy focused inward on themselves and what they don't see happening that it's causing disillusionment and sadness and making them feel like they're lost and not getting anywhere. So be aware of that. And it's very easy, especially for the air signs, to get stuck in your head, to be feeling like nobody sees the stuff I'm doing. No one gets me, whatever. And here we got the Tower. So either something has happened in the past that's kind of blown up and you're sort of reassembling all the pieces, or there's something that's coming. And I think it pertains to a situation that you don't want to pay attention to. But if you don't pay attention to it, like maybe you're kind of glazing over it with this pretty candlelight and you're not really paying attention to the way things are. If you don't pay attention to it, this change is going to come whether you want it to come or not. And like I said, it could have already come and now you're dealing with the aftermath, or it is coming. So better that you take off your blinders, take off, turn the light on from the candlelight, turn the light on, take a look at what's really going on and reevaluate. And the other thing here, don't be totally freaked out by this. Sometimes these are changes that we need to make that we just don't want to make, and the universe just makes them for us. So don't be totally freaked out like your lover's going to leave you, or, something, your dog's going to die. Like, don't be freaked out like that, okay? Because it could just be a decision that you need to make that you aren't making, that the universe is going to make for you, and it probably will be for your good. And you may not like it in the beginning, but here you have the Hanged Man. So after this Tower moment, whether it's happened already or it's coming, take a look from a different perspective. Don't look at it just from this Five of Pentacles, boo-hoo, poor me, nobody loves me, my life is unfair and sad, blah, blah. Don't just look at it from that way. Look at it from the opposite perspective and see the beautiful part of this change or this thing that's been made for you, and realize that you have a chance to start over. So whatever this change is, it's like I said, I think it's something that you don't want, and it's going to be decided for you because it's something you won't take action on. But then you have the Hanged Man that says, okay, let me look at this from a different point of view. Let me see this from the other side, and maybe you'll be able to come to a sense of peace about whatever this is, and you can move forward. And here you have the Two of Cups, which is like the rebuilding of a partnership, the yin and yang, the half and half, the two halves make a whole. But you will be able to begin to grow apart, whether it's a partnership of you and an actual lover or a friend, or you with something that you like to do. But whatever it is, you will be able to build a solid foundation after all of this dust settles, after this is all said and done. You'll be able to build that solid foundation. And that was just a sloppy shuffle. We can't count that. But you'll be able to build a solid foundation to work from moving forward. So don't despair. Like I said, really try looking at it from this Hangman perspective, from a totally opposite perspective of where you are. Make it like like somebody came to you and is telling you the story about a friend of theirs, and you're being objective. You don't know this person, you don't know the situation. Look at it from that point of view, and you will be able to see the positive things. Because anytime there is a Tower moment, anytime there's a big change, yes, it can be upsetting at the time, but often, how often do we look back and go, oh, I'm so glad that happened, because now this, and this has happened, and look at, you have this Two of Cups, because of this Tower moment, you're able to rebuild a foundation, you're able to repartner or repurpose a relationship for the better, maybe in a closer manner, maybe in a more trusting manner, maybe in a manner of being able to need someone else. Maybe that's what it is that you feel like you're all alone. You feel like you're all alone, all destitute, all by yourself, but there's somebody right there that wants to partner with you, that wants to help you and support you and love you and be the other half of your whole, We do have the Five of Wands that came up, which is confusion, chaos, that kind of stuff. It could be fallout from this Tower moment. Again, look at that from the perspective of the Hanged Man. I'm having this, I feel like something is pushing on my chest. Look at it from the perspective of the Hanged Man. Look at it a completely opposite way that you normally would, and decide if that stuff is necessary for your life. And oftentimes with this card, I take this as family drama, workplace gossip, stuff that you don't even need to be involved in, but it's easy to get caught up in it, and it's just going to hold you back. So don't participate in that. Like I said, look at it when you let's say somebody comes to you, and I'll just use this as a family drama or workplace gossip because it's a good example. They come to you and they've got some juicy stuff they want to tell you. Look at it from another person's perspective, from the outside. Where are they going? What are you going to get from participating in all of this? What are you going to get? What is this going to do for you? Is it going to make you feel good? Is it going to help the other people? No. look at it totally objectively, not because we're being nosy and we want to know the gossip, but look at it and think, what is this going to do? Is this a positive thing for me to participate in? Is this going to help me in my career, my home life, my relationships? Or is this not a positive thing for me? Really look at it as a completely objective outsider. Now we have good news. Okay, you're going to get through all of this tower, this nonsense. You have the King of Pentacles. This is either you or someone in your life who's very firmly rooted down, practicality, has their life in order, their business is in order. This could be a business owner, this could be you, it could be your boss, could be a mentor. You may need someone to bounce some things off of, and I know you feel like you don't need that, but you may. And you know what? You have this person in your life. You have somebody on your team who really loves and cares for you emotionally. And now in your practical life, you have someone that you can go to. These are probably not the same person. This is like lover, best friend, cousin, sister, aunt, mother, something like that, emotionally very close. This is practical life. This is probably in your workplace environment, a colleague, a coworker, a peer, your boss, someone who you really respect. Could be someone that you just know in the community who runs a business, who you really respect, that you could run some things by. And again, we come up here, Six of Cups. This is nostalgia, and I don't want you, this is where we have a hard time with this tower moment. We are air signs, and we tend to like overthink and muddle around with stuff forever and ever. And when you mix it up with emotional stuff like the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia and time gone by and things because we used to, because they used to, because we always did, because she always said. Because of all this old stuff that doesn't mean anything to us anymore. So please don't get stuck in your head, especially when it comes to this tower moment or this feeling of like, boo-hoo, poor me, nobody wants to help me. Don't get all stuck in your head about this. This is a feeling of nostalgia that will not do you any good. It will just hold you back. And again, we have the Emperor. So you have the King of Pentacles and the Emperor, and I think this is actually people in your life that you can go to, and you don't like to go to anybody. You don't need anybody's help. You don't need anybody to help you discern what's going on. But you got this moon hanging over you here with all this nonsense and all this stuff that isn't really true, and that's easy to mistake in your mind. So use these people to your advantage. You have this King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's got themselves in order. They really know what's going on, business and practical wise. Then you have the Emperor, who like runs the show. The Emperor, nobody is more powerful than the Emperor. So you have these people on your side and on your team, and they see the value in you. And if you need help or you need some objective thought, these are the people that you go to. If you need some practical, objective thought, especially like you're trying to look at things from a different perspective, but it's easy to get mired up in this old nostalgia about how things always were, how they used to be, how things were before this happened. Well, this already happened and it's done and over with. So use these people to your advantage, even as a sounding board. And I think you really can trust them, but use them as a sounding board or to your advantage to answer questions for you, or just to run some stuff by you and help them, let them help you, give you that different perspective that you need so that you can move forward. I look forward to hearing from you guys.